I think there are a lot of tensions around the world, and I think that investors do need to be aware of them. But I think you can still pick winners around the world. We'd be enthusiastic about Southeast Asia. We think Indonesia, with their new president winning re-election to another 5-year term, sets the stage for a lot of stability and growth there. I think there are some good opportunities in India after you've had this new mandate. And I would definitely be buying Latin America. There'll be a good replacement for some foodstuffs and products that China will still need during the trade war, as well as replacing some of the tremendous part of the pork industry in China that's being devastated by the African swine flu. It's a dangerous time, but you can navigate it with careful selection of countries and companies around the world.
Specifically with respect to what you just said on Latin America will take the place of American farmers whose pork and other agricultural products are going to be too expensive in China.
That's exactly right. So you'd be seeing soybeans out of Argentina and Brazil. You'd see meat products, including pork, out of Brazil as well. They're very ready to step in and replace some of these exports that won't be leaving the U.S.
Jim, meantime, we also see a lot of production being moved to places like Thailand, Cambodia, especially in Mexico, especially. I wonder if they could emerge a real winner here.
I think there will be winners. I agree with that, Kelly. I think it's important to remember that times of tension, times of unrest are also, not all the times, but a lot of the times, they are the greatest opportunities to buy. And right now, there's most everything that's not a defensive investment is being put on sale, and probably the biggest among them, I agree with David, is a lot of the international markets, including much of the emerging markets. And here in the United States, I think most of the good performance is already out on defensive stocks. They've done really well. I'd lighten up on those and look to pick away at some of the areas on the more cyclical side of the universe. This is an interesting quote-unquote crisis that was self-inflicted. It's not because we blew out a balance sheet that takes major repair before we can get back on track. It could be very quickly reversed. And it's more about fear, as we see today, than attacking fundamentals. And ultimately, you have to weigh some of the good stuff going on against the bad. We've got, because of the crisis, a lot of policy support being brought to the party here today, much lower rates, faster money growth, greater fiscal stimulus here and abroad. I bet that that's ultimately going to win. And if you can give yourself more than a couple months here to have to perform, but think about where you want to be a year from now, I think you'll want to take advantage of this.